Hi everyone, Sue's Journal Adventures here. I've got a little project for you today. Very simple, beginner friendly. And all you need is a piece of card, some pretty paper and maybe some lined paper. You can indeed use scraps if you so wish. This is quite pretty. Anyway, doesn't matter. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure. Yep, you heard me right. I'm going to measure. Do you know, I'm finding I don't like the light in this place. I'm thinking about moving my desk. The problem is my desk's kind of hidden behind a wall at the minute. So as you walk in, you see the white calyps and the white unit and everything's kind of tidy or hidden in the cupboard. Whereas if I turn my desk around, people walk in my lounge, they're just going to see the chaos. And I'm like, I don't really want my desk at the other end, but I cannot cope in this corner much longer. It's really doing my head in. Anyway, right. So I'm going to measure. I don't know why I'm bothering measuring because it actually never comes out right. But I'm going to measure anyway. So I'm going to measure. Now, the only reason I am measuring, you do not have to do this. You can do this pretty much any size you want to do it, or a size to fit your personal journal. I'm doing it this size because of the punch I'm going to use. If you do not have a punch, don't worry, you can still do it. So if you're a beginner and you sat there thinking already, I don't do measuring and I'm not good at it. Don't worry, because you don't have to measure it really. The only reason I'm measuring it is because of this. So we've got 2.5, 2 inch and 1.5. So I'm measuring because of this punch, because I want the rounded edges. You don't have to do that. You can have it, whoopsie, any width, any size you want. And you don't need a punch to round the edges. You can just round the corners, or you can just get if you've got an old business card where you can just cut the corners. I'm always thinking about food. Corners, you can cut the corners just like a normal tag. So when I start doing this, you're going to think, oh, so that looks very much like something you did the other week. Oops, see, that's not half. Oh, it is half. Did I do it there before? That's why it didn't go properly. Oh, okay. That's 2.5. Yeah, it is. Just doubling check. Oh, good grief. It's going to be one of them days where I can't talk. I went out with my friend the other day and I was telling her a story, and literally there was a word I just couldn't say. And every time I needed to say it, I said the wrong word, and we were just laughing in the end because I'm like, I don't even know why I'm bothering to talk, because I can't. I clearly can't. This is a novelty, innit? Sue using a ruler and a cutter. Blimey. Is she feeling all right? So that's my 2.5 inch bit. Right, I now need some fancy tape. Well, let me cut my 1 inch bits. Are they 1 inch? 1.5 inch, okay. So I need 2 bits. Oh, so inches. I'm sorry, can you see me? I'm very conscious that since I moved downstairs, my camera angle, it's not quite right. The lighting's not quite right. And I'm not quite right, but we already know that. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but before, when I was upstairs, I could craft. I was in shot and I could see the camera. But if now I can see the camera, I'm not always in shot. And if I'm in shot, I can't always see the camera. So I don't know what's happened. It's just maybe just me. So that's 1.5 inches. And then I'm going to go from there to there. And that's 1.5 inches. And I'm just going to cut them too. Okay. So I need 1.5 inch little thingy-madoodles. They might not come out completely straight or completely amazing, but it's okay. There is forgiveness in this project. Okay, so just let me get that hopefully straight. I eyeball everything, you know, I don't measure. Oh, oopsie. It's okay because I don't need the bottom bit anyway. Because I don't need them to be that long. And don't actually need this to be this long. So what I would recommend with this is you make it to either the length of your journal page or the width of your journal page. Or if you're just having it as a decoration, you can make it whatever size you like. For me personally, and this isn't like my normal size journal, but I would either want it like that or like that. So just bear in mind where you're going to put it and the size you might want it. What was that? Oh, something just dropped off. So I'm going to chop a bit of this off because what? Let me have a look how large. I think I might want it. Okay, I think to about there. So I'm just going to trim this off. I'll just trim it with scissors. I know you're all screaming at me. You shouldn't do that, Sue. You shouldn't do it. You cut wonky. I know. Right. I feel like I haven't been on here for ages again. I don't actually know when I were on here last time. It's just been a very, I don't know. Life's just gone hectic at the minute. It seems to have. Oh, I'm slightly bigger. That's funny. The last one I made were just slightly shorter, but never mind. I'm going to push this in here and chop the top off. And I'm going to, yep, told you it wasn't quite right. I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to chop the other end off. Now, you're probably looking at me thinking, Stu, you've already done this project. We've seen it. We've seen it already. You haven't. So, this is my base. As we all know, in junk journaling, something can actually be anything. There's a quote for you. Something can be anything, and anything can be something. There you go. That's a quote for the day. So this something that I'm making can be multiple items in our journal. And something can become anything. I like that saying. Anything can be something and something can become anything. Yeah, I like that. Right, so this is my base. Right, I now need a 2.5p piece. Oh, for goodness sake. Get your brain in gear so it catches up with your mouth and, you know, you berate. Right, 2 inch. 2 inch, that's what I need. 2 inches. Oh, gosh. Oh, my thing's just on the floor. Dear me. It's just like a comedy of errors. Right, this is my base. This is to decorate the base. This is a bit boring, isn't it? Anyway, just let me get me 2 inches. Right, so 2 inches comes to there. Now then. Yeah, okay. It's fine, it's fine. 2 inches. Let me square this up on the grid. Not that it makes that much difference to me. But at least I might be able to get my ruler straight along that blue line there that I can barely see. I really need to go get some new glasses because I'm really struggling at the minute. I think the hay fever's making my eyes water and my eyes are blurry and I just can't see. It's like, what the heck is going on? I can't see. Retract the blade. Right, I'll just put this aside for a moment. Do I want to alter this? Do I need to alter it? It just looks a bit boring to me. It's nice. It's got like little ferny leaves on it, but it's just yellow and green. Bit of leaf. Shall we do something? Shall we? I don't know what we're going to do. No, I think I'll leave it as is because I don't want this to be too long. I will show you some papers I've altered recently and I absolutely love them. Right, so I'm going to pull this thing back out. Like I say, if you haven't got this, don't worry. Just clip your corners. It's fine. We're going in the 2 inch slot. And I'm going to chop and chop. So I've got this now where you might think, very rightfully so. Gosh, I'm boiling. This is shorter than this. Yes, it is. But I'm not really bothered about the holes. The holes are only there because that punch makes holes. If it made the rounded ends without the holes, it doesn't matter. So I've got holes there and I've got holes here, and they are not going to line up because they just don't. But I don't want them to line up. I actually want to get this on where... Oh, it don't work on this one. On the other one, I got it where you couldn't actually see the holes. Oh, you can see the holes in this one. I must have cut something differently then on this one. But on the other one, I will show you. Let me take the bits off. My holes covered the other holes, so you can't see them because it's going to be glued down anyway. I don't technically need the holes unless I want to put some fancy brads on there to connect it to the page, or just put fancy brads on, open the legs and glue it to the page. Don't really need the holes. The holes are irrelevant is what I'm trying to say. Although on this one they show, which is a bit of a pain in the derriere. But anyway, so I'm just going to ink this base. Do you know, I've just shut the doors, the patio doors, because I thought it's getting very, very windy out there. It's actually calmed down now. It's getting very windy and it were blowing the door about, but also my neighbour's outside, so I'm like, I don't want to be twittering in here on a video with her out there listening. So I'm still camera shy, you know. I don't know why I'm bothered, to be honest, but it just seems weird for me sat here talking when, you know, she don't know what I'm doing, so probably... Oh, whatever, so it don't matter. Right, so I'm going to glue this down. I'm going to glue this down. Am I in shot? Yes, I'm in shot. Okay, so I'm going to glue around this fancy bit of paper that's not actually that fancy. But I'm trying to use up papers that I'm not mad keen on, or alter the papers that I'm not mad keen on. I have done videos in the past. This doesn't line up very well at all, does it? What did I do with the other one? Of course, it was the same thing. So now, at this stage in the game, if you want to just glue that edge and across the bottom and that edge, you also have a little pocket there, if that's what you want to do. This could be a pocket. So basically, it can be a belly band down the page. It can be a belly band across the page. It can be a pocket on the edge of the page, pocket at the bottom of the page, whatever the heck you want it to be. It can be a flying saucer if you want to chuck it across the room. If you want to just stick them down, you can also have a pocket there. Okay. I need another piece of this. Shorter, so... Ooh, just perfect. Perfect. So I'm just going to take my pinking shears and cut these edges a little bit more straight, because that really wants straight. Not that it is going to be straight, is it, really, with me? When I watch other YouTubers, I know I can't cut straight, but I'm amazed that nobody else seems to be able to cut straight either. And I'm like, well, at least it's not just me. Everybody says the same thing. I can't cut straight. I'm like, well, I don't think any of us can. I'll keep them bits for decoration. They can go in there. I don't even know where that box is. It's there. Right, so this boring little thing here looks a bit boring, doesn't it? This is yellow. Washi tape. I don't have any washi tape on my... Oh, I do have some washi tape on my desk, actually. I have these little beauties. Oh, okay. We might just use one of these. I can't have one too thick. How about that one there? Oh, gosh, I can't even get it out. How about you come out? Well, do you know what? I'm always so matchy-matchy. It's got to match. It doesn't. I'm going to go with blue and gold. How about that? On a green and yellow thing. I'm stepping out of my box because it's like, do something different. You don't have to have green with it or yellow with it or, you know, make it all matchy-matchy. I do, but I'm trying not to. So I'm just going to put a strip of that down the middle because that, oh my word, is really rather pretty. I like that, I do. Right. Let me just chop the end off and chop the end off. And that's all coming unravelled now, but I'll sort that out in a bit because you don't need to watch me do that. Right, so I've got a little decorative strip which is going to get inked like the rest of the stuff. So then this is going across the middle. I bet you've already guessed where it's going to be. Yes, you're right. It's going to be a little belly band. Like, you bet, isn't this a belly band? So it is a belly band. It is a belly band with a belly band on it. That's what it is. That's what I'm making. So I'm going to just do this and get some glue, oopsie, on that end and some glue on that end. And belly band is going down there, just in between the holes. There we go. That's pretty, whoopsie, squidging about. That's cool. That'll do. Desk is a mess. Isn't it always lovely? I don't know why I bother saying that, because everybody's desk's a mess, and it's always a mess, because as soon as we tidy it, it gets a mess again. Right, this wonky donkey that I cut earlier that went off ski whiff, that's okay, because I don't even really need all that. I just probably want it to about there, I'd say. Just to there will be absolutely fine. Fine, fine, fine. Right, I am now... Oh. Yeah, I am. I'm now going to go back in this thing. As I say, you can just cut the corners. You can leave them straight. Just corner round them with your corner rounder. If you haven't got a corner rounder, do it with your scissors. If you can't do it with your scissors, put something round there, draw a little line and cut it with your scissors. There you go. There's a solution to everything. My solution is punch. This punch. Because, you know, I've got it, I might as well use it, and it's just easy. Why would you never go in? There you go. Are you in? You're not in. There we go. Just have to work up what's going on here. Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, okay. Cheeky little thing. Huh. Think you're clever, don't you, doing that? That's not on. Right, I think we're in the right place. Okay, let me put a punch over there. Let me move them bits, because I've got 6 million of them bits over there now. And these are going to get folded in half. Okay. Foldy, foldy. And then, last time, were you just folding the right place? There we go. Last time I took a piece of paper and cut it. One side was a bit short. It didn't matter because I made a pocket out of it. This is a bit wonky, donkey, but cannot. Right, just ink. Stop chatting so much. Or chat while you work, Susan. Chat while you work. Right. Inky, inky. Sorry you have to watch all this and I can't fast forward, but you can fast forward me. But then I sound a bit like a little, I don't know, a chipmunk or a cartoon character. But that's fine. I don't mind sounding like a cartoon character. People don't actually sound that bad when you speed it up a little bit. We just talk a bit faster. You know what I mean? We talk a bit faster like that. We don't necessarily sound chipmunky. I might do. I might do. Anyway, there we go. I have two little things. Okay. I'm going to cut another piece of this. Oopsie, sorry. Oh, that's my car. My car just keeps setting its alarm off for no reason. at very random times of day. I don't know why it's doing that. It's actually quite annoying. I'm pretty sure it must annoy my neighbours, especially if it goes off at night time. It's just, I don't know why it's doing it. I don't know if you can hear it on the video, but it's peeping away to itself. It's like, why didn't I measure 2? Huh? Did I measure? Did I use a ruler? I used this, didn't I? Well, anyway, Susan, get the line, fold it at the line, okay, and cut 2. Pretty simple, innit? Right, so I shall cut it 2 because I need 2. Probably not straight. Definitely not straight. And then I will just cut a really, really, really thin slither off the end just to separate them. There we go. And then I'm going to bring the big guns punch out again. This is actually too long because I only... Just punch it. Just punch it. Punch it and decide where you want the other bits. So now this is not going to punch amazing because it doesn't actually have this size on it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Maybe I might not punch it. Actually, maybe I might and just have it straight. I can get the other end the same. Is it the same length? No, it's not. Okay. Chop it off then. There. This could be a disaster, this bit, but it's okay. Because really, in junk journaling, nothing's ever a disaster. Unless that side had come out wonky like over and then you'd have had to cut both sides off. That might have been a bit more of a challenge, you know. Right, my holes are probably not going to match up again. Doesn't matter. Because this is folded anyway. What I might do is match that front hole up. Okay, so I'm just going to chop this one. I've got loads of these left. It's like an eye and an eyebrow. Hello. I am one of those people that see faces in everything, honestly. I am. Did you see faces in stuff? I don't mean weird, creepy faces. They're all, you know, it's just a pattern in something and I kind of see a face in it, you know. Like a pair of eyes. Hello there. Oh, and a mouth. A smiley mouth. Hi. Everybody watching me now is like, she's finally lost the plot. She has actually really lost the plot. And I have lost the plot. Do you know why? Because I didn't cut this one down, did I? But it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. Because you're not even really going to see the back of this. So line the front up, Sue. And glue it. Just get your face out of the way and glue it. Oh my dear, she's finally cracking. And before you glue it, inking it would be quite nice. It would. Not that there seems to be much ink on this thing at the moment. So this is a bit long, isn't it? I'm just going to cut the back straight there. And shall we save that for something else? That could be a tab top. So, here we go. Yeah, I feel like I've not been on here ages. I don't actually know when I was last on here. Was it Monday? I don't know. I don't know. The weeks are going too fast. I can't cope with how fast things are going. I don't know where I am from one day to the next. I just feel like I've had a bit of a busy week, but I've got a busy week next week as well. I've got to go to my mum and dad's care home for a meeting on the Monday about them moving my dad or not moving my dad. I've got the hospital on Tuesday, and then I'm out Wednesday and I'm out Thursday as normal. So by the time next Friday comes, I'm just going to collapse in a big heap. Not be able to function all day. Which is, you know, about normal for me, really. Get to do things for a few days and then it's like, oh, can't do anymore. Right, I don't really care that the back holes don't match up. Okay, got a little issue there Won't be an issue for too long. Oh gosh, it will, because my flipping thing won't go in, will it? Because it rounded top. It doesn't matter, to be honest. It really doesn't matter. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to get my really teeny scissors, ouchie, stab myself and chop that off. Chop it off. That's what I'm going to do. And it's not neat, but I don't care because there's going to be a ribbon there. So I'm just going to get in there, chop that off. You might be thinking, why don't you chop it from the other side, Sue? I don't know. I don't know. And it's certainly not going to be round, but, you know, like I said. And I don't actually have any yellow or white ribbon on my desk because I'm making a blue journal. Everything's kind of blue. That doesn't matter. Right, so I've got these two little thingies here. Okay, and I've got some lined paper. Yes, I have. I've got some lined paper because I'm not bothered about the back. I'm only bothered about the front. Okay, so you look like you could just about fit in there, so that's cool. So I don't have to cut that much into another piece. And maybe you're a bit wide. But, you know, I can live with you. Maybe just before the red thingy. Line, I think it's called. So, line. Let me just take a little bit off of there. There we go. And ink again. More inkage. Because I didn't ink the last ones, I don't think. So, we've made a belly band. Well, that's a new one, isn't it? A belly band with a belly band on it. If you're watching for the first time, I am long-winded. I do chat the hind legs off a donkey. There's a field full of donkeys with no hind legs somewhere. I do chat the hind legs off a donkey, and I don't know what I'm talking about quite a lot of the time. I think that's my fibro brain. I know what I'm doing. Well, even that's debatable sometimes. But no, I know what I'm doing, but I just not very good at saying it sometimes, or words fail me. The other day when I was talking to a friend, I had to laugh because I said the wrong word in the place of the word I wanted about 3 times. And she's just looking at me laughing. I'm like, I'm trying to say something, I just can't say it. She knows me very well. She just laughs with me. She's just like, what are you like? You're a nut job. I'm like, I know. I know. Right, so that's pretty much us done, apart from a wee bit of decoration. Now then, I've no idea what I'm going to decorate this with because I don't have an awful lot. Well, I do have a lot on my desk, but it's not really stuff that'd go on here. Like I say, I'm not fussed for this. Cover it up if you're bothered. I'm not bothered. This is just to show you how to do what I'm doing. So, should we have, I don't know, what should we have on here? Maybe a little butterfly, eh? Maybe. A little butterfly, she says. Maybe you can sit on there. And maybe you, oh, look, a yellow one. You can sit on there. I think that's quite nice. And maybe even, you know, I'm feeling a bit generous with my stuff today. Maybe, if I can work out where I've actually put it, here. I don't know why it's there. It doesn't sit there normally. Maybe even a teeny tiny little thing. No, that's too big. Maybe just a teeny little label, like, yeah, maybe that. You can't really see that, can you? I don't like it when you can't see stuff, so I'm just going to change it and make it darker. I've been changing some papers recently because it is something I've done in the past, and I think I've done it on a video in the past. I did it with maps, I think, changing the look of them. Because I've got papers that I don't like, and I have a tendency to look at those papers and think, I don't like them. I'm not going to use that. It's not my scene. And then I put them in a box to give away, which is not a bad thing to do. I like doing little racks for people. But then I think, well, do you know what? You can change it. You can do it and make it look different. You know, it doesn't have to be how it is. So I decided to do some paper changing the other day. And I really enjoyed my little self. I was looking for all my papers that I want massively keen on, and it was such fun. A little label. I need another little tiny label. How about you? You're pretty tiny. You'll do. You will do, number 44. Right, let's see if I can get the back off it. Yes, we can. Because we know the secret. Okay, so that's going to go on there. My little butterfly person thing, insect, is going to sit on here. And then we are pretty much done. Oh, come on, glue. Come on, work for me. Work for me, glue, work for me. Lid, claws, move. Put things away, Susan. I am trying to. Right, so I now have my belly band, pocket, whatever you want it to be. It could have had another pocket there if I hadn't have glued all of the thing down. It's also got a belly band here, which is going to have these pushed in, and those have a little tiny bit of writing space inside, and that is it. Yay! It's a bit of a shame you can see the holes on this one, because on the last one I made you couldn't actually see the holes. So just pop these on. Just come on, get in. Don't be giving me. So you can either place these, if you want, you can place them so that they are, oopsie, go in, so that they are like in the middle, like that, and they don't poke out off the edge. Or you can push them right over and have them poking off the edge a little bit, and you can put some ribbon through the holes to just tie them together until you actually want to take them off and write in them. So I could do with some ribbon now, couldn't I, to put through these. These are smaller than them actually. Like I say, you can make it any size. You can make these tags any size. You can even make them where they stick off both sides, if that's what you want to do. You can make these into little pockets as well and add some extra little hidden bits in there. But these are the general idea. So it's kind of a tag, belly band, tag, booklet. I couldn't think of the word then. Yeah, it's not a tag. It's just shaped like a tag because that's the cutter I've got. You can cut them straight, you can cut them round, you can cut them diamond shaped, whatever. The shape is irrelevant. That's the pocket thing. Pocket, it's a belly band, Sue. It is a belly band. So yeah, a belly band with some little tags with writing space. You can close them together, which I am going to do when I can get off my bum and go backwards and get some ribbon, because I've only got blue on my desk. Some people would just put that on because it's like, it doesn't matter. But I'm like, no, I don't want blue. But anyway, I'm a fussy pants, as you know. So that's my little project. I hope you like it. It's a belly band. Whoops, have we gone blurry? Or is that just my eyes? It's a belly band with a belly band with little tags that you can write in. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.